Come here, stinker butt. Hey, y'all. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Well, so, been doing my morning meditation and journaling. Took a little extra long to work on it all today. Getting some sun, trying to get my tan on, natural energy. I was coming on here to ask a question. I felt like asking last night, but I wanted to actually verbally ask. So I wanted to go live. I haven't been live much lately. Tips on meditation. I recommended this in a previous post. This book, this one, and the other one by him. I think he has a few. I know of at least 3, but I read the other one. It's called The Buddha Walks Into a Bar. And then this one is called Walk Like a Buddha. And I think it's really dope for like breaking down meditation and finding like understanding in it, why you're doing it. And even amidst not really like understanding the benefits of it, can help you kind of figure out, help you self-analyze to figure out why you want to meditate, and then do it in a realistic way. I feel like a lot of people have this like distorted perception that once you meditate, like you just wake up and like you're like, boom, life is fucking great, everything is sunshine and roses. And then when that they meditate and then when they meditate and that doesn't happen, they're frustrated, like, well, what the fuck am I doing this for? But what I've found is that meditation has helped me to, oh my god, so many animals, helped me to just be okay with everything, like the good and the bad. And another thing that I learned through meditation was that there is no good or bad, everything just is. So when you meditate, the point is not to like aim for perfection, it's just to do it. That's one thing that he talked about in the first book that I read, was that it's like people who dance. You don't dance to be perfect. Like nobody that creates an art creates art to be perfect. Art is not supposed to be perfect. You're supposed to do it just because it feels good. So if you're meditating and you're getting frustrated because your thoughts are wandering, that's normal. And to get frustrated almost takes the fun and the feel good out of it. So you're supposed to do it just to do it because it makes you feel good. And examine the thoughts that come up. Like your mind is not going to just go blank. Not right away, at least. Not for a while. It takes a lot of practice to like really stay focused on one thing for a long time, or to really clear your thought. It's to just observe everything, and then you're able to take that. It like correlates because one sector of your life always will start to bleed into other areas of your life. So once you recognize how you can examine your thoughts and examine things that are happening without judgment is huge. You're able to do that in a lot of other areas of your life. It can help improve your relationships, your relationship with your coworkers if y'all hate each other, your family, with work, with your circumstances, your personal circumstances. And where's the squirrel? I don't know. So yeah, that is some of the benefits of it. I think that the books are really tight. I was in a meditation practice already before reading them, but then once I read them, like, it's always nice to relearn things or rehear things or have things reiterated and put in a different context so that way it can just really sink in. So, baby is so cute. She's laying in the shade. But what I was getting on live to ask was, I'm gonna just put it in the, what is going on? What the heck was that? There's always so much going on. Like this morning, actually this has been like the past couple mornings that I was out here. I don't know how I always catch it because I'm out here at different times. Maxine is running along the wire, and there's this bird, and I don't know if they're playing or if the bird is like trying to get her. It's not a crow, it's like I don't know what kind of bird it is, but I've been seeing them a lot lately, and they're like going at it. Maxine's like rah, 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 and then the bird's going, they're going at it, and I've seen them go at it, and then Maxine will come to the light pole and hide behind the light pole, and the bird just sits on the wire. I don't know what they're doing. But anywho, I was getting on live to ask a few questions, and I'm prepared for any and all answers, but I do want honest and serious answers. I wanted to know what you like originally started following me for. It's a 3-part question. What you originally started following me for, why you continue to follow me, and what content or what do you want more of the next, how many, we got quarters? Yeah, the next 3 quarters of the year. That was my 3-part question. It's a June bug. One landed on me yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. Hi, June bug. So, you can leave a comment. You could leave a comment when I post this, or you could leave a comment in the right now. I already know that not because you bad as fuck. That's fine. All answers are accepted, but I want to that noise. I don't know what noise they make, but I wanted to be more mindful. That's something that I've realized that I need to get back in the habit, and I have been getting back in the habit of being more mindful with everything that I'm doing. And I'm always creating, I'm always making content, I'm always shooting something, and it can start to feel very hollow or empty or unfulfilling if it's not intentional. Like sometimes it's fun to just shoot something because it's a new look or it's a new outfit or it's a new style. Like it's always fun to do that and express myself creatively, but like on a consistent basis I need something a bit more fulfilling, and I want to know that what I'm doing is actually impactful in some way, shape, or form, even if it's minor. So I noticed that lately what I've been creating wasn't that mindful or intentional, aside from my podcast and my series. But like my day-to-day content wasn't that, and that's not the most fun, and I also don't think it's the most beneficial. So that is why I'm asking. Feel free to answer with whatever you wanted to say. or whatever your answers are. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, going back and forth on the phone with my friend, like, what can I do that's different? I actually have a new idea for June. So if you want to do a challenge, I think I'll do it in June. I haven't constructed it entirely yet, but it'll be like a mindfulness challenge in June probably. But I was trying to think, like, what have I not done yet? And we're going back and forth, and I'm like, I've done that, done that, done that, done that, done that. And all of that can start to feel very tedious and monotonous. But I don't believe that our purpose on earth is to live a monotonous life. I think it's supposed to be very vibrant and filling. So I was trying to figure out, what can I do, or how can I share things in a new way. And one of her things was, she was like, do you have a bucket list? I'm like, girl, I have a whole series dedicated to checking things off my bucket list. Like, I am living my life. I am, most definitely. The disconnect is that what I was doing, or what I've been doing, was living my life, and sometimes you need to dabble into that for sure. It's fun to go out, it's fun to go to dinner, it's fun to rage until the sun comes up, but there also has to be another side of life where you're doing something for someone else other than yourself. And the cool thing about my series is that it is for myself. Like, I am getting to check things off my bucket list. That's fun. I'm getting to introduce my friends to things that they've never done before, or that they never imagined they would dabble into. I have so many ideas and so many things coming up. Stay tuned for that. But it's still, like, for you, all you're gonna do is watch it. Like, what can you take from that other than, I wanted to provoke you to push yourself outside your comfort zone and, like, step beyond your boundaries and limitations. I think that's something that I always want to try and get you to do. That's like one of my things, I think. We all have our things. One of mine is, like, do something different. Live your life. Whatever that might be. Live your fucking life. But there's other ways that I can instill that as well. And for some reason, that one wasn't really, like, doing it for me right now. I think I need something more hearty, almost. Like, that feels like light and frothy. I want something more hearty. That's gonna fulfill me. If it fulfills you, it's probably fulfill me. So I want to know. I'm asking again. You can leave all your comments, but I'm gonna do one more episode of On Road. What the heck is that? I'm gonna do one more episode of On Road. Is today Tuesday? Tomorrow. Then I'm gonna take a break for a little bit so I can focus on my podcast. And then I'm gonna get back into it in a couple weeks probably. But yeah, in the time that I'm taking a break and I'm working on my podcast, I want to also make sure that I'm doing things with a solid intention. Maxine, I told you, Maxine had babies, so she has not been around much. I saw her this morning. She was running from the bird, and now I don't know where she's at, but she had a whole batch of babies. So she's living her life. She'll be back. I wish that the questions actually, like, worked on my phone. For some reason, they just don't work. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. Stuart Little, of course. Wow, you had a squirrel named Stuart Little? That's crazy. See, y'all kept saying, how do you know? How do you know Hank is a boy? How do you know Hank is a boy? How else did she have babies? Riddle me that. How long do I take to sunbathe and how effective is that? Honestly, in the morning, like I haven't much until about this week or so. I wasn't really sunbathing, but I usually will be out here for like an hour at least in the morning. It'll be like 9, 10 a.m. now, so it's not that hot. And then I get up and go on with the rest of my day, and I'm like already tan. I feel like I'm getting natural energy from the sun. Today, I've been out here since I've been out here almost 2 hours. I kind of just do what I feel. When it gets really, really hot in the city, sometimes I can only be out here it'll be like 9 or 10 a.m. I'll be out here for an hour or something, and then it's fucking hot. Like, okay, I gotta go inside. But if I can be out here all day, I will. Last week I was out here all day for 2 days, literally laying out here, and it makes me feel really good. I'm a very simple woman. I don't need much, but some sun, some water, a journal. I'll be pretty happy with that. Do you. You do you. I really want people to do that. I am Queen Sag, the one, the only. Sunbathing is different from body to body. That's true. Some people sunburn. I don't really sunburn. I think I could count on my hand how many times in my life I've gotten burnt. So that's true. But I'm like a lizard. Like, I'm always cold, and I always want to be in the sun or like next to heat. Like, I could be in front of a fireplace, or I could be just sitting out here baking, and everybody could be scorched, and I'm just I don't look sad. I think that's just my face. You know, I heard a girl the other night. I was out, and I think her friend was like, I'm so glad we're realizing this about women. Like, as women, we should have already recognized this. I think I said this the other day, but I'm just glad we're starting to recognize this. Because some girl was like, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with her face? And then the girl next to her was like, you know, people just have resting bitch face. Like, that's just how we are. Like, we just look mad even when we're not. And we look upset even when we're not. Like, we're just comfortable. We're just chilling. And she was like, oh. She was like, yeah, you know this. Don't trip. I'm like, see? I don't even have to say it anymore. We're starting to recognize it. Nothing's wrong. That's just my face when I'm relaxed. Hi. Davy needs to go to the groomer. Alright, I had her in this sweater for a couple days. This girl got so matted. I just took it off this morning. She has fucking matted ass fur. You gotta go to the groomer today, probably. Oh my goodness gracious. Today. Wait, get that out your mouth. Today. Get that out your mouth, girl. What are you doing? Places I want to travel this year. I don't know. I think like Indonesia, Bali would be tight. Get your butt out the screen. I'm open. I think Bora Bora. I want to go somewhere I haven't been. So like Bali, Bora Bora, maybe. I don't really know about, let's see, where else? I've never been to Australia. I've never been to, I do want to go to Seychelles. So we'll see. Ow! No biting. I have been to Toronto. I have been everywhere. Not everywhere, but I've been a lot of places. Well, so I'm open to recommendations because I've been so many places that I already wanted to go that now I'm like, oh, I actually have to look into where I want to go. So if you have any cool recommendations, let me know, because the ones that I would think of off the top of my head, What? Why? Why do you want to attack my hand? Why my hand? Why? You're psychotic. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's about to start doing figure eights. Go, Davy, go. We about to catch a hoe. Go, Davy, go. Go, Davy, go. Go, Davy, go. Go, Davy, go. 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 Bye. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You are having too much fun. Let's see. You hate small dogs? That sucks. My dog is real fucking cute. She's really, really cute and really sweet. Let's see. What? Okay. I don't know what y'all talking about. I can't really see the screen. What's up, crazy girl? Hi. You got your stick? Nice. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't know what this is. The other day I was sitting out here, she came running with a fat piece of bark. A huge piece of bark. Carrying it, dragging it. Can you go get my Crocs? Can you go get my Crocs? She'll also take my Crocs and run with them. Go get my Crocs. I gotta teach her how to bring them back. Hi. Whoa. Bring it to me. Nice. Let me have it. I'll throw it. Let me have it. Oh my god, this girl is crazy. Watch. What? You don't want to play? Come here. Come here. Maybe not. Am I gonna get more tattoos? Perhaps. I'm actually getting really hot, and also I need to start getting ready, I think. So I think I have to go. I think I've got to go, you guys. But also, ow. I'm serious about the question I was asking, so don't forget to, ow, my stomach. Don't forget to tell me about that. You said, where do I buy my clothing from? I kind of get it from everywhere. I'll go through phases of like buying stuff and then not. So I go to Nordstrom. I like Nordstrom a lot because I like that they have everything. Like they literally have everything. So you can get anything from there. I like that. I go to Nordstrom, or I'll shop online at Nordstrom. Honestly, that's like my number one. The one, I noticed though, not all of them have everything. Because I went to one in Vegas. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. I guess that one doesn't carry a lot of things because there's so many stores right there that it's like competition for them, so like they can't carry the same stuff that they carry at the one that I go to. But I like Nordstrom a lot. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. But also, last thing before I go, today's your birthday. Happy birthday. I'm dropping. I haven't been to Fiji. That's a good one. That is a good recommendation. Also, I haven't been to Nordstrom in New Orleans. I've only been to New Orleans time. Plans for today, I am going to be shooting. And then I'm going to record a new episode of my podcast tonight. And then that's basically my day. I haven't been to Chicago. I do want to go. I love Miami too. 'Tis the season for Miami. It's always the season for a Miami trip. What was I going to say? Oh yes, but I am dropping my podcast on Friday. It'll be out Friday morning. So if you want to listen on your way to work, while you get ready for work, when you wake up in the morning, while you're cleaning up your house before the weekend, whatever the case may be, you can find it on, I believe it will be on every streaming platform. Like it's going to be on Amazon, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I think, I don't know what the other ones are, but I saw that it's on a lot of them. So, you can find it damn near anywhere. If you want it somewhere that it's not, like if for some reason it's not on the platform that you want, let me know. Send me a message, send me an email, whatever. I'll put it on the other ones, if there are other ones. It's still kind of new to me, so I'm still figuring it out. But yeah, it'll be out Friday. And also, there's an email button. So if you have questions or you have things that you want me or some of the guests that I have on to answer, you can send us an email and you can ask the questions or ask for the advice that you need advice with. The first episode, it's actually 2 parts. So the first 2 episodes I did with my friend Pharaoh. And so if you listen to the podcast and you have questions for him, he's going to come back and do another one. We'll have another one to do. So ask whatever you want to ask for him specifically or for me, or just generally. And yeah, it's going to be just podcast Jade Ramey. No, the podcast is called Free Game. Oh my god. The Instagram for it is on my bio, so you can find it there. And then in the bio of the Instagram, I'm going to put a link tree to all of the places you can stream it. So if you just go find the podcast page, it's in my bio. It's also on my previous post. You'll be able to find it there. You can stream it everywhere. Yeah. You have guests for every podcast. So far, the ones that I am releasing have all had guests. They got guests. The ones that I'm releasing all have guests. I have done some just like practice episodes by myself, and we're gonna have a Patreon page. So the ones that I don't release, or the episodes that I did by myself, probably I'll probably be putting on that page. So if you want to listen and you want to support the podcast, you can subscribe to the Patreon, and then you'll be able to listen to more of my solo episodes. And then we'll also probably have like other episodes. I know that there's one already on there. It's an episode that I did with my friend. So yeah. What time is going to be in my bio? The time? I mean, when am I going to post the link? Or... I'm actually not wearing a dress. Interesting enough. So you... What? Huh? What the heck are you talking about? So you're less human, just streams, podcasts, internet mean everything for you? What does that mean? What are you talking about? Oh my god, my dog is crazy. She's crazy. You know, I don't know where Maxine is. I'm actually going to put out some almonds for her today so I can lure her back in. Oh my goodness, my little baby. My little baby. She keeps throwing the ball down the hill and then getting it, taking it to the top, and then letting it roll back down. It's like she's playing fetch with herself. It's very cute. That's a good job. You're so smart. You're so smart. That's my baby. Let's see. What do I do for a living? I create all various sorts of content. That's the majority of what I do. I do other things as well from time to time. But yeah. Anywho, so just to recap real quick, you can find you can find my podcast page in my bio, and it's gonna be out Friday. It's dropping, I think, at like 4 a.m. West Coast time, which is like 7 East Coast time. So whichever side of the country you're on, you can listen when you wake up, when it drops. Or you can listen throughout the day. You can do whatever your heart desires, honestly. So yeah, the page is in my bio. And on top of that, what else? You can ask questions. The email button is in the bio of the podcast page. So you can ask questions, anything that you need help, advice on, any topics you want us to discuss. I'll put a suggestion. This is not, I didn't want this to be like a dictatorship. anytime I have my friends come on, I'm like, is there anything you want to talk about or anything you think is important? Because even though I'm starting the podcast, I wanted it to be like a collective space for us to all discuss things that are important to us, and have those conversations rather than me just being like, this is what we need to talk about. Here, open your mouth. Like, that's not really giving people the platform or like the space to express themselves freely. So I want to know what you want to hear about also. And aside from that, it's also judgment-free space, so you can say or ask whatever. I've heard it all. I've seen it all. You can't shock me. So if you really have questions, if you really need help with something, you can ask. Also, if you ask and you want it to be anonymous, put that in the email so I can respect your privacy. Because I'll be reading the questions out loud and answering them out loud on the podcast. So if you don't want your name included, you know what? I might just not include any names. But make sure to specify that. And what else? Oh yeah, and then anything to leave under this video that has to do with why you follow me, why you still follow me, and then what more you want me to create and post for the rest of the year. Like, what's the most interesting or what's the most helpful to you? Whether it's like stuff about meditation. I know everybody's always asking me about the meditation stuff. I feel like I answer that question and go into detail about it frequently, but if there's more that I could do or say, I'm not an expert by any means, but I'm definitely like a few years in to the practice and my journey. So if there's anything else I could do or say, you have any specific questions about it, vegan stuff, about just mindfulness in general, the list goes on. You let me know. You help me help you. You let me know. And energy readings, I just got a new deck of cards. Yeah. So, let me know. I gotta go. My phone's about to die. And I gotta get ready. Okay? See ya. Love ya. Adios.